5 steps to working for yourself from home. If you're tired of a daily commute, want to spend more time with your family, or simply don't want to have to go to an office all the time, working on your own business from home can be the solution you've been wanting. Entrepreneurs who work out of their homes are usually self-starters who give themselves their own assignments and deadlines, and then proceed to create high-quality work within their assigned timeframes. Working from home is so much better because you have no commute, you're better able to manage your household, can spend more time with family, and you don't have to pay for a work wardrobe or dry cleaning. But working for yourself isn't for everybody. It requires a lot of self-discipline and time management. When you're working from your home computer and home office, it's easy to become distracted by non-work related things. In order to make working from home easier for you, here are 5 things you can do to prepare yourself to work from home. The first thing you'll need to do is to assemble the tools you'll need to work from home. These include such things as a personal computer or laptop, a reliable high-speed internet connection, and a telephone line, either a mobile or landline, or both. Step 2 of working from home is establishing a time management plan. Your workday probably isn't going to be the traditional 9 to 5 when you work from home. Because you don't have a commute, you can start work earlier and work later into the evening if you prefer. But you can still expect to spend at least 8 hours per day on the job working from home as you would if you were a full-time employee. How you schedule that time is up to you and will depend on how you schedule your personal requirements, such as driving kids to school or cooking for your family. Step 3 of working from home is establishing lines of communication with your contacts. How will you keep in touch with your customers, partners, and team? By phone, email, text message, or face-to-face communication via video conferencing? Understanding how you'll communicate with the office is important before you begin working from home. Step 4 of working from home is staying motivated and productive without direct supervision. This usually will take some getting used to because it will seem as if you have a lot more freedom when you work from home. But too much freedom can be a bad thing, and if you aren't productive, it could affect your earning ability. It's a good idea to set up a list of your daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly tasks. This will help you stay on track and keep your attention from wandering to non-work related things. For example, if you have 10 specific tasks to finish by the end of the day, you can attack those items one by one until they're completed. Step 5 to working from home is share the burden of your household responsibilities with other family members. Let your partner and family know that just because you're at home doesn't mean you aren't working. Your work time is just as important as your family time, and they need to respect your borders. Delegate household tasks to other people, such as walking the dog or cleaning and cooking. Avoid shouldering all of the responsibilities of maintaining your household. Just because you're home doesn't mean you aren't on the job. Usually, within a few days or weeks of working at home, most people fall into a familiar, productive routine. But following these 5 simple steps, you can accelerate that process so you can work from home successfully starting from the very first day. If you found these tips to be helpful at starting or growing your own internet marketing business, then stay tuned for more weekly training videos like this one. Hit the subscribe button now to be notified as we release new ones. See you soon!